We'll open this for our first public comment of the meeting. Is there anybody here wishing to make public comment at this time?
Introduce myself. I'm Patty West from the Children's Cabinet. Just wanted to say hi, and I'm just here because I'm learning about planning. I support businesses.
Jared,
If you could come up here, that would be really good for us, and then everybody can hear you and we can get you on the record. And then we'll have you fill out a little request to speak card and we'll be all legal.
Patty.
Pat, you can fill that out.
Comment and then fill that out.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, perfect.
It's okay.
All right. Is this on? Or do I have to push it? Is it on?
It's on.
Okay.
on.
Okay. All right, sorry. All right, my name's Patty West from the Children's Cabinet, and I'm here because I support businesses with, and a lot of them want to do on-site childcares. And so we've been learning a lot about planning and zoning and all of that. So I'm just here to learn how this works, and so I can support them better when they're talking to planning and zoning and building and all those other fun licensing things that they have to do. So that's who I am. And I'll just,
Thank you, Patty.
of course.
All right, anybody else wishing to make a public comment? Okay, seeing none, I will close public comment. We are going to go for approval of the agenda, except we are going to remove item 7.1. Is that correct, Mr. Rundle?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, can I get a motion, please?
Madam Chair, I'll make a motion. I move to approve the agenda as submitted, removing item 7.1 for action due to the applicant's request to withdraw the project.
And I second.
I have a motion by Commissioner Pritzos and a second by Commissioner Reed. All in favor, cast your ballots. Thank you, everyone. Next up, approval of the minutes, consideration, discussion, and possible action to approve the minutes of the Planning Commission study session held on Monday, September 18th, 2023, and the Planning Commission meeting held on Thursday, September 21st, 2023. May I get a motion, please? I have a motion by Commissioner Rodriguez Elkins and a second by Commissioner Pritzos. Is there any discussion about the minutes? Seeing none? Okay. Cast your votes, please. And that item passes. Okay. Next up, since we removed the public hearing item, we do not have a public hearing item tonight. We will move to general business. Item 8.1, PCN 17-0053/AR 23-0021. Good evening.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening again, Chair Kramer and members of the Planning Commission. My name is Kobe Glano. I'm a planner here with the City of Sparks, here to present a summary of this item to you today. Staff is excited that these items are being presented to you on today. The Stonebrook Handbook was approved in 2006, and now 17 years later, we're starting to see the commercial area in Stonebrook undergoing some development, which we are very excited about, and I'm sure many citizens are too. This is a request to review and approve architectural building elevations within the Stonebrook plan development. As the site is located within Stonebrook, the Planning Commission must review and approve the building elevations with the architectural standards set forth in the Stonebrook Final Design and Regulations Handbook and the Stonebrook Master Development Plan. The vicinity map shown here illustrates the boundary of the Stonebrook area. The subject line is outlined in red and is a 1.75 acre parcel generally located east of Pyramid. south of Dakota Hills Drive, and north of Opio Ranch Parkway. Proposed on the subject site is 2 commercial buildings with drive-through access, totaling 11,100 square feet. The site is zoned NUD or New Urban District and is subject to the requirements of the Stonebrook Handbook and the Stonebrook Master Development Plan. As previously stated, the Planning Commission review is limited to the review of the architectural building elevations, as the construction, siding, landscaping, and circulation was reviewed and approved by staff administratively. This slide features the Panera Bread building elevations and an analysis that demonstrates the proposed colors and materials featured in the project are consistent with the architectural standards set forth in the Stonebrook Handbook and Master Development Plan, which these can be seen in Exhibit 3 and 5. Both buildings will incorporate a color scheme that uses primarily earth tones, providing additional visual articulation to the design that complements the surrounding natural environment. The Panera Bread building specifically includes brick masonry with a brownish red profile, sections of green stucco on all sides or elevations of the building, off-white stucco on the sides and rear of the building, aluminum wood grain cladding on the front of the building itself, and anodized aluminum windows and door frames. Flat roof lines on this building are avoided with both horizontal and vertical offsets. In addition, vertical planes on the building are broken with the placement of framed windows, awnings, and horizontal and vertical offsets. This is the second building. This slide demonstrates the conformance of this building with the Stonebrook Handbook and the Master Development Plan as well. This building includes brick with a tan profile, light brown to off-white stucco, dark red parapet capping, cap flashing, I apologize, and awnings, and anodized aluminum window and door frames. Flat roof lines on this building are also avoided with horizontal and vertical offsets. In addition, vertical planes on the building are broken with the placement of framed windows, awnings, and horizontal and vertical offsets. I'd like to point out, if you guys are interested, the applicants provided some materials that will be installed on the building as proposed. Feel free to take a look at those now or after, either way. Staff believes that the proposed building elevations comply with the standards in the Stonebrook Handbook and Master Development Plan and recommends approval by the Planning Commission. This concludes my presentation, and I'm here to answer any questions you guys may have.
Thank you, Kobe. Anybody have any questions at this point? Can you hold those up?
Sure.
'Cause I don't think anybody can see them.
Yeah, there's quite a few, but this is the brick that we used on the Panera Bread building. There's that reddish color to it. Here's the aluminum wood grain cladding that'll be on the front. Yes, I apologize. Do you want me to take this down? This is the reddish brown brick that'll be on the front of the building. And this is the aluminum wood grain cladding that'll be on the front of the building as well. We have here's a piece of the anodized aluminum that will be used for trim on the building. And here's both of the green colors that will be used on the stucco portion, and the top will be used on the awnings. I apologize. The top will be used on the awnings, and then this will be used on the actual stucco where the signage is located along the building elevations. Here's the brick that'll be featured on the other commercial building. It's a much lighter color. This will be incorporated along the breaks in stucco along the building itself. And here is the aluminum that will be used for some of the trim on the building. These will be the two shades used for the stucco on the second building. And then this is the red that will be used on the awnings and the roof portion of the building.
Thank you, Kobe.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Is the applicant here? Is there anything you guys wish to add? Please, come on down.
Yeah, my name is Jeff Parker with Jeffrey Parker Architects, and I thought the staff did a great job reviewing and characterizing our project, but we're just excited to be a part of Stonebrook. So be part of your community. Also at the meeting is Richard Alloway, who's back here. He's from Panera, or from Manna Development, which is, we've been opening up Panera Breads around here, you may have noticed. And also Frank, the civil engineer. So just to make sure we're covered for any questions you might have.
Okay, do you have any questions for the applicant?
I have one question
Go ahead.
from my daughter. When are you opening? She sent me a text.
What are we thinking, like about a year?
We're gonna open the Legends sooner than Stonebrook.
Ah, there you go.
Awesome.
Close at least.
Okay,
I'll let her
Yeah.
know.
That'll be next year, for sure. Stonebrook, hopefully late 24 or early 25.
any other
Noted.
questions, Commissioner?
Yeah.
Put that on your calendar.
Yeah.
We will.
So in a similar vein, I was wondering, is Roberto's and Heartland actual tenants or are those mock-ups?
Yes.
Actual
Yeah,
tenants.
they're
Awesome.
set.
Good, thank you. It's a beautiful building.
Thank you.
All right, anything else for the applicant? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Any discussion regarding this? Okay. Then I will entertain a motion. I have a motion by Commissioner Rodriguez Elkins and a second by Commissioner Nieberline. Before we cast our ballots, any other,
Can we get a, can we get a verbal motion,
can we get a
please?
verbal on that,
Yeah.
Commissioner Rodriguez?
I move to approve the architectural elevations for the two commercial buildings as proposed in AR 23-0021 in fulfillment with the requirements set forth in the Stonebrook Final Design Standards and Regulations Handbook.
Madam Chairwoman, I would like to second the motion.
Thank you. I have a motion by Commissioner Rodriguez Elkins and a second by Commissioner Nieberline. No further discussion? All right. Can you cast your votes, please? All right. And that passes unanimously. Thank you. You're welcome. All right, moving on. PCN 22-0013/AR 23-0033. Oh, Kobe's up again.
Good evening again, Chair Kramer and members of the Planning Commission. My name is Kobe Galano for the record, and I'm a planner here with the City of Sparks. This is a request to review and approve architectural building elevations for a single commercial building within the Stonebrook Plan Development. As the site is located within Stonebrook, the Planning Commission must review the design for architectural conformance with the standards set forth in the Stonebrook Final Design and Regulations Handbook and the Stonebrook Master Development Plan. The vicinity map shown here illustrates the Stonebrook planned development. The subject site is outlined in red and is a 1.25 acre parcel generally located east of Pyramid, south of Dakota's Hills Drive, and north of Opia Ranch Parkway. Proposed on the subject site is a 3,857 square foot surf-through car wash facility. The site is zoned NUD, or New Urban District, and is subject to the requirements of the Stonebrook Handbook and Master Development Plan. As previously stated, the Planning Commission review is limited to the review of architectural elevations, as the construction, landscaping, and circulation was reviewed and approved by staff administratively. This slide features the building elevations and an analysis that demonstrates the proposed colors and materials being featured in this project are consistent with the architectural requirements and color in the Stonebrook Handbook and the Master Development Plan, which can be seen again in Exhibit 3 and 5 for this item as well. The project will incorporate a color scheme that utilizes primarily earth tones, providing additional visual articulation to the design that complements the surrounding natural environment. This includes roof tiles with a red profile, light to dark striping on the larger section of the building, and off-white metal awnings. The use of archways can be seen on the east and west elevations over the drive-through access and exit for the car wash. This is consistent with the modern mission theme required by the Stonebrook Master Development Plan. The archways will be finished with an off-white stucco. Other exterior finish materials include split-face block, cultured stone, dark bronze anodized window and door frames. The use of these materials and color variations break up the vertical and horizontal features of the building. Additionally, flat roof lines are avoided with both horizontal and vertical offsets. Staff believes that the proposed building elevations comply with the standards in the Stonebrook Handbook and Master Development Plan and recommends approval by the Planning Commission. I'm here to answer any questions you guys may have.
Thank you, Kobe. Do we have any questions for Kobe? I do, and it's nothing that has to do with anything that we are looking at as far as architecturally. I'm going to assume that there was a traffic study done? Yes, no, ish? And I know that that's not our purview, just considering the traffic out on Pyramid Highway and right off the highway and the drive-through and all of that.
Chair, through you, to you, the individual car wash does not necessarily need a traffic study, but what we've done is a traffic analysis for the entire commercial area of Stonebrook.
Okay.
And we've divided those areas up into zones, and a map would show you better, but we have Zone A through Zone E, I believe, and section here, section here, section here. And with cumulatively, you can only have so many trips for the entire center, and then you can only have so many trips within each zone to ensure that Stonebrook Parkway and Opio Parkway and Pyramid Highway do not get overwhelmed by the commercial development. Those trips are kind of like a pizza, if you will. Once you take a piece, there's only so many remaining. The developer gets to identify how those remaining trips are allocated to the remainder of that zone. And trips cannot be shared across zones, so that you don't get to a spot where this zone can't be built because all the trips were used down here. So is there a traffic study? A very intense traffic study, and that traffic study was renewed and updated, let's see, about 2 months ago or so. So we are working off of that new traffic study. With each project that is submitted, such as this one, through the administrative review, staff updates the traffic study to remove those trips so that everyone is aware of what's remaining within Stonebrook Commercial.
Okay, thank you. Just curiosity, all those people that live out there. I have no further questions. Yes, ma'am.
I do have a question.
Commissioner.
So, is there a signalized intersection anywhere into the commercial development portion?
I don't recall that there's additional signals on Pyramid, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
The signalization on Pyramid is complete internally. Sienna, can you answer if we have any internal signals within Stonebrook Commercial?
Thank you, Chair Kramer. Through you to Commissioner Rodriguez-Elkins. For Stonebrook, the two main signalized intersections are at Pyramid Way and La Posada, and then at Pyramid Way and Stonebrook Parkway. So all of the internal roads that you saw illustrated in the vicinity map Kobe showed, those will not be signalized intersections. But they have been evaluated for their turning movements through the traffic impact analysis that Mr. Rundle was just discussing, and they are anticipated to function well for their design.
Sorry, try to get this on. Is there an entrance then, in addition to the 3 going into the commercial development? Is there an entrance through La Posada as well?
Chair, if I may,
Yes,
you know,
yes.
we're
We-
Too
we're
much
getting
detail.
off
Going down a
topic
rabbit
here.
hole.
Okay,
on the
sorry.
agenda. I
My
don't,
commercial brain
I don't
kicked
want to
on.
run into
That's okay.
an open meeting law issue.
Never mind. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, is the applicant here? Okay, thank you. All right, do we have any further questions regarding what it is we need to approve here, aside from, you know, not going down any other rabbit holes? Can I entertain a motion then? I have a motion by Commissioner Reed.
I move to approve the architectural elevations for the surf-through car wash commercial building as proposed in AR 23-0033 in fulfillment with requirements set forth in the Stonebrook Final Design Standards and Regulations Handbook.
Second.
I have a motion by Commissioner Reed and a second by Commissioner Pritzos. Any further discussion on this? Okay. Seeing none, you cast your vote, please. Okay, it passes unanimously. Thank you. Thank you, Kobe. Good job, first time. Appreciate it. Okay, we are on to item number 9, announcements, presentations, recognition items, and items of special interest. Mr. Rundle,
I'll wait till item 10.2.
you got it. Public comment. I am going to open the last public comment of the meeting. Anybody wishing to make public comment can do so now. Seeing none, I will close public comment. Staff comments and announcements. Sir.
Thank you, Chair. It comes as no surprise to you, as you said earlier, and I identified Ian to do the Pledge of Allegiance, that this is his last planning commission with the city of Sparks, that we anticipate at least for this year. With that said, I have a few things I'd like to say. I won't take up a lot of time,
Absolutely.
Chair. Our staff at Sparks is often limited, and losing Ian definitely concerns me. He's worked here for a long time, and I thought about what I wanted to say today, and I thought, well, I could complain that rose bushes have thorns, or I could rejoice that thorn bushes have roses. And the opportunity that I've gotten to work with Ian for 8+ years is what I want to rejoice in today, Ian. I've seen your excitement for moving to Hawaii and your eagerness, but also the ties that you've put here and the roots pulling on you. And I want you to know that myself and your entire team here support you and your move, and are still here if there's something we can do for you in the future. I've gotten to witness what your commitments are over the years, and I've seen your commitment to your community and also to your family, and I'm very proud for you and proud to be associated with you. I was also going to add your commitment to how you dress, but on Tuesday, I decided I couldn't add that to part of my discussion today. Of course, as planners, we all know that the best thing about the future is that it comes day by day. And so in your move, you'll be well prepared, and county and city and island of Oahu will be better for the experience that you bring to them. And with that said, Ian, I want to thank you. You will indeed be missed. While you may be replaced, you are not necessarily replaceable. And we support you and we wish you our best. And good luck finding better coworkers. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. Any other comments from staff? That's staff. You're not staff yet. You're not staff. Moving on, we will go to commissioner comments and announcements. Go ahead, Commissioner Reed.
I just wanted to, on top of what was said prior, it's been a pleasure to work with you these past several years, Ian, and I wish you nothing but success and happiness in your new journey, and if you get island fever, you can always come back. Go ahead.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Yeah, I also just want to, thank Ian for all your hard work. I know like your insight has made my job very easy, and I'm sure yours has not always been very easy. So, thank you very much for your service, and you will be missed. I also want to welcome our new members, including one who we know well, and former Commissioner Carey. It'll be a pleasure to work with you again.
Comments? Any further from any other commissioners? I have a comment. Ian, I would like to thank you for showing this new person who was newly appointed where to go to fill out paperwork on her very first day. I was lost and didn't have a clue as to where I was going, and it was nice to see a smiling face and someone with a kind word that showed me the way. And I hope that you find the same people in Hawaii, I'm sure you will, that have the same enthusiasm for what it is they do. Because I know that we here don't take our appointments lightly. We are here to make the community a better community, and I hope that you do have the ability to make Honolulu, City County, Oahu a much better place. So, and thank you so much for everything that you've done. And welcome Scott Carey, and welcome Susan. Susan, I forgot your last name, but I welcome you. You are on the cookie detail. You remember that. Okay. All right. Anything else, guys? All right. We are adjourned.
28 minutes. Outrageous.
I know. Is that not terrible? It's the worst thing ever.
Told my husband.
Sorry.